great to greet my faithful friends, I look upon all of you with utter disregard. Except you, in the back. You're cool. It's me again, Hero TJ, your trusty Knight of Light and Hero Knight champion. I'm also here. Yes, it is I, Dark TJ, Shadow Prince, and Shadow Legion Commander. I'm proud to announce that for the first time since the Infinite Tournament began, the Hero Knights have taken the lead, thanks to the redemption of Shadow Soldier Blake from corrupt general of the Shadow Legion into the legendary hero Helix. Last time he not only helped the Hero Knights succeed, but he also saved the soul of Samus, the gunning great who inspired him to take up the arm cannon in the first place. Shadow Soldier Blake's blistering betrayal and dim-witted defection aside, it galls me to no end that you Zero Knights have somehow upended my apocalyptic advantage. The Shadow Prince will not suffer this offense lying down. Nobody said you had to lay down. I mean, you could sit or stand. Put a cork in it. It took everything the Hero Knights have to flip the Shadow script. Now that we have the lead, it's up to us heroes to hold it. With that half-wit heel Helix gone for good, and the rest of your legendary losers in cooldown, you'll have to rely on your regular recruits. Too bad your wretched roster can't reach the raw rage of my ruthless ranks. I can think of a fighter who has the range to reach you anywhere on the stage. Say hello to the morning star of the 1987 Castlevania classic, world-renowned vampire hunter and monster masher, the Holy Cross Crusader, Simon Belmont! That bogus Belmont's not the only 1987 star to rise on the NES with the fighting fortitude to face off against an awe-striking array of massive monsters. The Grim Reaper's got nothing on my little golden-gloved goon. The Shadow Legion summons the body-bashing, jaw-smashing brawler from the Bronx, Little Mac! Whoa! Simon stood his ground against the Lord of Darkness, Count Dracula. Little Mac went toe-to-toe with Iron Mike Tyson, two of gaming's most iconic, intimidating, and unforgiving final bosses in the business. Today, Simon Belmont and Little Mac are competing for more than just our attention on the NES. Now the Vampire Killer and the King of the Ring face off to determine the other's fate in the future of this tournament. That whip-wielding wimp can't hold a candle to Mac's hard-hitting haymakers. Simon might not be able to hold a candle, but he has decades of experience whipping them. Today, the Shadow Legion's gonna be on the business end of that long-range lasher. Get some! Let's do this! Licorice whip! Dance like a fly, bite like a mosquito! Ow! Miss, sucker! Careful on the stairs, Simon! It's a long way down! Oh, that's making me mad! Heat grenade! Nothing like a little holy water to exorcise the demons! Big mistake bringing Belmont to my castle! He's scoured these stones more than anyone, so he knows where all the rotten wall meat is! A lot of good that'll do ya! Attaboy, Mac! Make him see stars! Drop this! Bang, bang! Ow! For you! Who wants some roasted marshmallows? Ready for seconds? Enough playing around, Mac! Time to say goodbye to simple Simon! You ain't gonna make it, sucker! Simon! Burn, baby, burn! Eat fist! Oof! Have a bomb! Or two, or three! How cheap can you be? There's no limit to how cheap I can be! Your mummy's calling! I think it's time we wrap this up! Kaboom! Face it! No! This is an exercise in futility! You can't win! I'll never give up! Put him out of his misery! Knockout!
The winner is the Shadow Legion!
You bet on the wrong brawler! Little Mac sent you and Simple Simon on a high-speed, all-expense-paid tour of the Dracula estate from a 1,000-foot bird's-eye view! Too bad your eyes were too swollen shut to soak in the scenery! No wonder Iron Mike retired after only one punch-out game! Even Kid Dynamite couldn't withstand the Bronx Brawler's bludgeoning blast! If the Mac attack can topple the baddest man on the planet, what hope is there for a pathetic peon like you? That little lead of yours sure was short-lived. Little Mac's punishing pugilistic prowess pounded us into pulverized pastrami. It'll take a miracle to match his might. Unlike you, I don't hang my hopes on some magical miracle. I prefer the irrepressible predictability of prodigious power, something you'll never possess. You didn't really think I was gonna let those Zero Knight's offensive affront go unanswered, did you? They may have picked off a few weak links, but the shadow shackles remain unbroken. How about you? Think you can handle clicking that like and subscribe button? Then prove it! While you're at it, you have my permission to regale me with praise in the comments section. I will peruse them all, and the best will receive the distinguished honor of being pinned for all the world to see. A tip of the hat to those patrons over there. We all know even the self-proclaimed heroes are secretly Shadow Legion supporters. Now where are those golden patrons at anyway? Ah, yes. Wisey Paw the Dragon, you honor me with your shadow salute. Why, yes, I am truly worthy of your praise. Midori Notori, first of my shadow pranksters. Who we riling up today? CF Mayor Kingsley, how about some block art of me kicking that blockhead Zero TJ in the can? Splash of color. You know what would look really good on your boy toy supersonic racer? A broken heart. Or a broken bone. Just saying. The Nerd Incarnate. You found a way to bring all the cool nerd things to life, and by virtue of being you, have somehow made them less cool. Apple Pie Nation. I've been wondering if this nation of yours includes other pies, or are you a lonely, solitary nation of one? Eddie XD is still among us. Way to stick it out there, champ. Vaulting Master. Has anyone ever told you you look like you escaped from a garage sale deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Pagelin Wisely, the one who first dubbed Zero TJ the Knight of Light. Well, today I dubbed him Lights Out. Yo, Eorbs, why do you keep looking at me like that? Oh, never mind. Your face says it all. Invictus Fish, the shadowiest of fish, unafraid of the endless abyss. Well, if it isn't Atomic Diamonds, how apropos you joining the battle should coincide with my win. It seems the darkness is spreading. Welcome aboard. Now to ruthlessly taunt those insufferable legendary zeros. Up first is the heart-loving, heroic, hopeful Fiona. My favorite thing about your persistent hope is how satisfying it's going to be to dash it. Supersonic Racer. I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking. Splash of color is too good for you, or too bad, depending on how you think about it. The Light. You know, I was thinking about you earlier when Little Mac knocked Zero TJ's lights out. I can't wait to do that very same thing to you myself. Matiful, you miserable betrayer. Even after all those good times we had dropping grenades on those heroic halfwits, you go ahead and become one of them. It's true what they say. There's no honor among thieves. Corey Nicholas from Just Fight Studios. If Little Mac is the Shadow Legion's second most punishing puncher, I guess that makes you the Big Mac. Now, whether or not those are sesame seed buns is a matter I'd just as soon not consider. And at long last, negative energy. My favorite thing about you is how you manage to wiggle your way into even the most fortified defenses. Just when those Zero Knights thought they were turning the tables, the shadows strike back. Now it's your turn to strike that notification bell, so you don't miss me reclaim the lead on Tuesday. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Until then, toodaloo. Dark side out.